Hey everyone, so I'm sure you all heard about this piece of human scum that killed nearly 60 people in Las Vegas, and in the midst of this horrific tragedy, people are using it to get their political points in and call for more gun control. Well, hopefully I can provide some perspective. There are 323 million people in this country, and approximately 300 million guns. The amount of people who commit any shooting is statistically non-existent. In fact, it is totally within reason to say that all mass shootings are isolated incidents. Even in the United States, the place that the mainstream media would have you believe that these incidents are commonplace. So if people want to say that less guns equal less gun violence, I have to ask, how? How do you even plan on confiscating all those guns? And if banning automatic weapons is their answer, I have to ask them if they realize how easy it is to modify a weapon to make it automatic. It's extraordinarily simple to do. So no laws you pass will do a thing to help. It will only hurt the tens of millions of people who own a gun and never use it against another person in their entire lives. They're the only ones who will be affected. It wouldn't affect psychopaths like this Las Vegas shooter, because he could have just as easily been the Las Vegas bomber, or the Las Vegas gasser, or the Las Vegas out-of-control driver, and just as many, if not more, people could have died. Or he could have easily circumvented any laws you pass and gone through with the shooting anyway, because after all, psychopaths don't tend to pay attention to the words people in Washington, D.C. write down. So before people start yelling about the need to take more rights away from decent, non-violent people, perhaps they should utilize their time with coming up with actual solutions. For example, does it ever cross people's minds that maybe our gigantic federal government diminished the need or inclination for people to look out for their neighbors and communities? I mean, why do anything if the almighty government takes care of us all? The other thing that bothers me is that I've seen a lot of people say that they are not even shocked by these shootings anymore. There is a reason for that, and it's not because the shootings are a frequent occurrence at all. It's because anytime something like this happens, the media smears every screen you own with pictures of the culprit, pictures of the scene, and a full-scale look into the killer's life that will remain in the public eye for months after the incident. They give you this extremely false sense that these tragedies are much more common than they are. They rile you up into thinking that another one just might happen to you the next time you're outside, and then you become a malleable citizen, easily bent in the direction they want. So all in all, every mass shooting that has ever occurred in the US is an isolated incident. Don't be gullible or credulous to the astronomically skewed version of reality that the mainstream media would have you believe. Thanks, and that's all.